History. The Imperium was founded by the Emperor of Mankind, also called the God Emperor and the Master of Mankind, at the end of the Age of Strife, in the 30th Millennium AD. The Emperor, an immortal being born around the year 8000 BC in central Anatolia on Old Earth, was the collective reincarnation of all the human shamans who possessed true psychic abilities during the Paleolithic and Neolithic Ages. Imbued with the combined psychic, physical and intellectual power, the Emperor was born an immortal being of unparalleled physical strength, psychic ability, charisma and intellect. The Emperor helped humanity as a whole survive and prosper through the long millennia. In various eras of human history, he intervened through various personas, some of them well-known historical personages, to guide mankind, though such interventions were always brief and shrouded in legend and historical mystery. At the end of the Age of Strife in the 29th millennium, the man who would become the Emperor finally took a direct, public, and permanent role in shaping the future of humanity, believing that the damage done to the human race by 5,000 years of terror, isolation, and violence could not be reversed unless he openly guided humanity as its leader. As such, he shed all his prior identities and simply revealed himself in the late 29th millennium on Terra as the Emperor of Mankind, determined to unite the entire species under his stern but benevolent rule. He intended to replace superstition, fear, poverty, and intolerance with reason, science, progress, and hope. Prehistory. The Age of Strife, also sometimes called Old Night, was a 5,000-year-long period of anarchy, war, and destructive technological regression from the 25th to the 30th millennia that brought mankind to the brink of extinction and reversed the highly advanced scientific and technological discoveries made by the galaxy-spanning interstellar human civilization of the Dark Age of technology that had preceded it. The Age of Strife was caused by the negative psychic and physical effects of the vicious warp storms that ravaged large portions of the galaxy beginning in the 23rd or 25th millennium, depending on the source, which was the ripples in real space of the psychic gestation of the new chaos god. Slanesh in the Imperium. Slanesh was forming within the warp as a result of the growing hedonism and utter excess of the ancient Eldar Empire in the millennia before its fall. One result of the warp storms was the impossibility of faster-than-light travel or astro-telepathic interstellar communication through the ravaged currents of the warp, which led to the subsequent isolation of human colony worlds and star systems separated by multi-light-year distances. Human civilization in the colonized portions of the galaxy fragmented, and where it survived, it took on wildly different forms. On Earth, the planetary economy collapsed with the loss of interstellar trade and communication with the rest of humanity even as the social order broke down. Wars, rebellion, and disease were rampant. Vast swathes of the advanced scientific and technical knowledge accumulated in the previous millennia were lost or forgotten, and slow descent into pre-industrial barbarism seemed inevitable. Brutal warlords emerged, who carved out new kingdoms to serve as the fiefdoms. The emergence of these often brutal neo-feudal kingdoms, the new nation-states of the people later termed techno-barbarians by imperial historians, imposed an uneasy peace on the earth that was frequently interrupted by feudal conflicts. The human race seemed on the brink of extinction by the end of the 29th millennium, when the man who would become known as the Emperor of Mankind once more inserted himself into the affairs of humanity.